off, coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, March. We've got a great lineup for you today. We're celebrating Women's History Month, the debate team qualified for states, and it's almost time for students to get vaccinated. But before we begin, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's kick things off with a COVID update, but a positive one. It's our first week back with 100% capacity, and currently only 6 students and 1 staff member are positive. Since we haven't heard from our school nurses in a while, NCTV's Cole Schubert caught up with Nurse Karina to hear more about the vaccination process.
Good morning, NCHS. Nurse Karina here. I have great news. Starting April 5th, all 16 and up are tentatively able to get the Pfizer vaccine, 18 and up for Moderna. This is great. Just make sure you follow up with your pediatrician and make sure that it is safe for you to get the vaccine. Now remember, you are fully immunized 2 weeks after the second dose. So that does not say that we don't continue our mitigation strategies, which includes hand hygiene, mask use, staying socially distant to keep all of us safe.
Thanks, Nurse Karina. It feels so great being together again, and we want to keep it this way. Mr. Egan is here with me to give us a few reminders.
Thanks. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. First of all, I want to say it is so awesome having everybody back in the building. I can't thank all of you enough for being the wonderful school community you are. However, I do need your help. We all need to wear our masks properly in the building and also maintain physical distance at all times. We are all in this together. There's no one person who is here to make sure that we follow the rules. There are too many students wearing masks inappropriately, such as having it down below their nose or being told constantly that they need to wear their mask properly. At this point, I ask all of you to do your part. Wear your mask properly. If you see a student not wearing the mask properly, tell them to wear their mask properly. If they repeatedly don't do it, let me know. I don't want to have to send anybody home, but I will. So please make sure that you wear your mask properly. I don't want anyone to have to be on distance learning if they don't have to. Additionally, food needs to be had in the cafeteria or outside, not in the hallways. Make sure that you eat only in the cafeteria or when we're outside. I need you guys to follow up on this. Again, we are all in this together. The teachers aren't separate from us. The students aren't separate from us. The administrators aren't separate from us. We are all together on this. Wear your mask properly, maintain physical distance, sanitize often, and wash your hands regularly. The virus is still present. We all need to do our part. Thank you for having me here. I wanted to just give a brief announcement. You guys are the best school community, but we need to make sure we each do our part. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Egan. March is Women's History Month, and we wanted to recognize the wonderful contributions of women throughout history and how they have changed the world. So let's look at some famous women from right here in Connecticut. Award-winning director Martha Coolidge, the first female governor in the nation, Ella Grasso, and author of Uncle Tom's Cabin, Harriet Beecher Stowe. For more on influential women and their work, check out the Connecticut Women's Hall of Fame through the link below. Speaking of phenomenal women, we unfortunately lost one yesterday. Mary Smith, a former English department chair here at NCHS, when sharing memories about her, one teacher said, "Despite not being in her department, I considered her a mentor, as she often led by example, seeking fairness, community, and a better way forward. I don't think her laugh has ever left the building, as I hear it from time to time and smile." Another teacher remembers she deeply cared about the work of educating kids and building up new teachers, but her relationships with people went beyond professionalism. I always felt that she related to people on a level of shared humanness. She was compassionate towards kids and colleagues alike. While us students didn't know her personally, she clearly had a great impact on the NCHS community, especially the teachers. Throughout March, the Student Coalition has been raising money for the Red Cross Association through myschoolbucks.com. This link will stay open through Wednesday, March 31st, when the money will be donated. Also on Wednesday, the school will unite and everyone will dress in red to spread awareness. Please consider donating and keeping an eye out for next month's fundraiser, Autism Speaks. Junior Michael Mank has been selected as one of the 6 trumpets for the first ever American Band Directors Association, or ASBDA, National Honors Band. Michael and Alex Kurz met up earlier this week to hear a little bit more about it. Michael?
Hi, I'm Michael. I just got accepted into y'all national band. It's only one of 6 spots for trumpet. I'm so excited. It's going to be taking place in St. Augustine, Florida. And I would like to thank Mr. Cranston so much for giving me the opportunity. And I've been a part of other bands, all state or all Eastern, that helped me get to this point. And I'm really excited, and thank you so much.
That's incredible, Michael. Congratulations. Now on to the debate team. We here at NCTV want to congratulate the 11 students who have qualified for Connecticut's Debate Association state finals, which are being held tomorrow. Congrats to you all, and we wish you the best of luck. Last Thursday, 3 seniors from the Human Rights Advocates Club, Megan Tapp, Isabella Fernandez, and Valentina Zamora, attended a virtual conference for the Human Rights Institute for High School Student Leaders, where they presented their research conducted on vaccine disparities. NCTV's Alex Kurz met up with Megan to hear more about their research.
So we decided to research the vaccine distribution in America and internationally, and we looked at some countries that got more vaccines than they needed and some that didn't get as many as they needed.
So the countries that are getting an influx amount of vaccines versus those that aren't getting the proper amount, is there a reason for that? Do they have less cases?
It's not really the cases, it's more of the politics and how the leadership in some developing nations isn't as strong as those in developed, so they don't have the resources to get these vaccines.
Thanks, Megan and Alex. Now that the vaccine distribution is speeding up, it's important to remember that all countries need it and not just those with access. Speaking of helping our community, sophomore Ollie Tuff started a charity project linked with the Open Doors Shelter in Norwalk. NCTV's Irving Dorman spoke with him to get an idea of what the program is about and how you can help.
So Feeding 500 is a new student-run organization that benefits Open Doors Shelter in Norwalk. They're dedicated to eradicating homelessness in the Norwalk area, and they're a really great shelter. They do food donations, they do food drives, they do shelter work, they do financial recovery, they do financial teaching. And basically what we're doing is we're a group of 24 students at the high school, and we do food drives, we do donations, we do fundraising, we do community service for them.
Wow, well, that's a lot of school news. But we also have a lot of sports news. Perrin Tamasco is here to bring you the latest. Perrin?
Thanks, Amelie. That's right. There is a lot to cover right now, so let's dive right into it. I'm back, NCHS. It's Perrin Tamasco, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Let's start on the hardwood with girls basketball. Last Wednesday, the girls traveled up to play Danbury in the first round of FCACs. After putting up a hard fight, the girls fell 62-42. The Rams ended their season with a 5-8 record. I want to give a quick shout out, being a baller myself, to coaches Kim Palmer and Chris Silvestri for stepping in this year and putting the team back on track for years to come. Staying with B-ball, the boys began FCACs last Tuesday. Without leading scorer Leo Magnus, they still defeated Norwalk. Final score, 41-33. Sophomore Jack Laddock shined, scoring a team high of 11 points as the boys advanced to the second round. Here, they met up with Wilton for the 3rd time this season, and with a combined 25 points from returning seniors Leo Magnus and Steven Panzano, the Rams left the court with the 57-48 victory. The boys went up north to play the #1 seed Ridgefield on Tuesday in the semifinals. This game lived up to the hype as it was tied after one half, but a dominant final quarter would lead Ridgefield into the next round, 62-49. Overall, it was an amazing season from Coach Melzer and his 7 seniors who finished 11-4. Now, over to the pool deck, where boys swim and dive finished their regular season at a 2-3-1 record, their last meet ending with a 103-80 loss to Ridgefield. Then came FCACs this Tuesday, where junior Nikki Adel finished 4th in the 100 free, as well as 2nd in the 100 back. To finish off his freshman season, Deacon Mascarenas finished 4th in the 100 breath with just 59.14 seconds. And even without their top diver, the boys would finish 4th in the FCACs. Congrats to Coach Munson and her 8 seniors. Hitting the ice hard is boys hockey. They entered the postseason with a 5-6-1 record and hosted Ridgefield on Monday night in the FCAC Playdowns. The boys squeaked out a 2-1 victory with goals from seniors Sam Ives and Jack Johnson, and sophomore netminder Bo Johnson came up with a big 21 saves. They advanced to the semifinals where they met with top seed Darien yesterday. After recently losing 4-1 to them, the Rams got a sweet taste of revenge, defeating the Wave 2-1 in overtime, with seniors Jack Eccleston and Jack Johnson scoring the goals. And when you scored the game-winning goal against Darien in OT, you deserve Ram of the Week. Congrats, Jack Johnson. The final game of the winter season is tomorrow night, when the Rams travel to play Greenwich in the FCAC Championship. You know NCTV will have the live stream as the boys look to repeat. Speaking of an FCAC title, girls hockey. The ladies entered FCAC as the second seed with a stellar 9-1 record after stomping all over Fairfield Co-op 5-1 and Trumbull 4-0. They met up with the top seed arch rival Darien in the championship last Saturday. You know NCVT was there, so let's roll the tape. NC meets up with Darien for the 4th time this season. We start off strong with senior Kelly Benson skating over and dumping a shot that is saved. Darien then goes to get it off the boards, passes it into the middle with a shot on net, but Blythe Note, the senior, makes the save. We're into the second period now as Darien has the power play. They take a shot up top and scores! Maggie Bellismio sneaks past Blythe Novick. Then, a minute left in the second period, junior Grace Kroll comes up and scores to tie it up. Now into overtime, Novick makes the save with the scramble that goes right in front of her. Then we head on over to the final moments of overtime where Darien has an opportunity and Blythe Novick makes the save. We head on over for the rest to Dylan Pass.
Kelly Benson to the outside, throws it across. Kroll scores! Grace Kroll and New Canaan wins the FCAC championship.
Hey Grace, when you score the championship clinching goal, you also deserve Ram of the Week. Congrats! The ladies finished off their season with an 11-game win streak, another masterpiece from Coach Bulin and his 6 seniors. And lastly, the ski team hit the slopes one last time 2 weeks ago, and boy, was it worth it. The boys made states for the first time in New Canaan history, and the girls placed 3rd in their division. Can't wait to see more records made next year. Well, New Canaan High School, the next time you'll be seeing me is in the spring sports season. Spring itself's not too far away, right, Amelie?
So true, Perrin. I can't wait for the sun. Here to tell us whether or not that sun is going to be staying around is Amelie Fox. Can we expect more sunshine and warm weather, Em?
Well, Amelie, Perrin's right. Spring has definitely sprung with the weather we've been seeing recently. What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm Emily Fox, here to give you this weekend's weather. This morning, we woke up to showers and chilly temperatures in the high 40s, but it will clear up later on. The temps for the rest of the day are looking quite similar to yesterday, if not a bit hotter, with a high in the low 70s. But don't worry about the rain ruining your day. You'll still have most of the weekend to get back outside. Saturday will be the day to have some fun in the sun, as it will be bright and sunny the entire day. Temps will get up to the mid-60s by the afternoon, so make sure you take advantage of this gorgeous day and get outside, because unfortunately, Sunday is looking quite gloomy. These showers we saw Friday are returning, along with only a high in the 50s. Sunday will definitely be the day you want to save all your weekend homework for. Looking into next week, we're sadly not seeing those 60s and 70s we've been spoiled with recently. Although it looks like sunny skies for the week before break, it will be much chillier, with temps staying in the mid-50s. But that's all from me, NCHS. I'll see you next time. Back to you, Amelie.
Thanks, Emily. I'm so ready for the warm weather. Finally, before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Joshua Buckner, Bridget Hillman, and Profe Aldrich. And don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms to stay updated, including Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all at NCTV78. We leave you now with TikTok's viral passing the phone trend, but NCHS edition. Have a great weekend, NCHS.
Hey guys, welcome to NCTV's Passing the Phone Challenge. To start us off, I'm going to pass the phone to a sophomore who thinks it's okay to park in J-Lot.
I'm passing the phone to the last O'Connell at the high school.
I'm passing the phone to QB2. I'm passing the phone to someone who's a 3-sport captain.
Passing the phone to someone who totaled their car going the wrong way in a one-way.
I'm passing the phone to someone who can't answer a yes or no question.
I'm passing the phone to someone who takes on way too many projects. And I'm passing the phone to the best TV class ever.